Hey guys, Victor Pena here with OmniPrint International. Super excited to have another session with you guys at our Creators One-on-One. So today, we're gonna show you guys how to still win in retail. We're gonna talk about social media. Make sure that you stick around, subscribe, like, and comment. And I really have some really special guests here. Bobby from Bobby Fresh and Harvey from Nowadays Shop. So make sure that you stay till the end, and we're going to be dropping some fire starting now. Sometimes like you see people that are just starting off, and then you see people that are just seasoned that have done it. Like I call Bobby more like a brand builder, right? Because he's been in the space where built a brand, not just printing for others, but built a brand first. So you know how to position a brand. You know, you have the eye for the design. You have that kind of stuff traditionally, right? So you did that part, and then you also transitioned into fresher prints where you can actually do prints for others based on the knowledge you did for Bobby Fresh, the brand. That kind of helps people on both sides. So you have two different sides of your business right now.
I'm a big advocate for doing what you do best, So like when starting a brand, I think it's really important to get with somebody like myself or like Harvey, who has a shop that knows that end of it, the production, and things like that. Let them handle that so that you can handle the marketing and stuff like that. As you start a brand and you're thinking about, well, I'm going to get a 4-color press, try to print myself, and next thing you know, they're in the production.
Yeah,
8 to 10 hours a day,
instead of the creative,
doing creative, sitting, concepting with the designers, working on marketing strategies, being the face of the brand, or just getting those people in tune to get a bigger reach.
That's a huge nugget, guys. So he's saying, hey, make sure that you're focused and you do what you do best, right? Stop trying to do 12 things. Otherwise, you're going to do 0 things.
Yeah, because there's exceptions to the game, but of course, if the demand is there first, things kind of fall in place because you have to figure it out. But as you're building a brand and you might not have that reach or might not have those clients just beating down your door, right. That's kind of where the focus should be, or getting with the people that can handle that aspect of the business for you, so you don't have to hit all those roadblocks, hit all those hurdles, because a lot of times people don't really look at their time. So that, oh, well, I printed these for free, I did them myself or whatever.
Yeah, they think they're actually making more money, but they're actually losing money.
Because essentially, you just got to pay yourself first,
That's awesome.
And account to that time spent in trying to figure that out.
And Harvey has a super cool shop in Arizona. What's the street name? It's a fancy street.
Mill Avenue.
Yeah, Mill Avenue, right? So like if you're in the area, make sure you stop by. It's like a creative space we can go create, and you could go. It is retail, right? But he's making retail more of an experience, right? You can see the stuff being created there. It's a really cool place. I had to go visit it. So make sure you guys do too.
So like I said, we just, we took it from being an employee into making it into my own shop. Now, we're 4 years deep and our clients are sticky. And like I said, we do the big production part as well. But our location is mainly focused for retail. Yeah. We have our blanks in store. A client can come in, pick a blank, sit down with the designer, and we create on spot. And then we, the goal is to do bigger bulk in the future.
That's cool. So they could go to your store and actually you help them create an image.
Create an image, sit down with the designer. We do it on spot, a little 10 minutes, get it done. You have your own artwork, you bring it in, and then we create.
That's awesome. Yeah. Cool. So guys, so there's 2 different perspectives here, because I always say, like, if you can learn from somebody, and that's all great, but you still have to like take the plunge.
Right.
And retail is not easy right now.
Right.
So you have to make it somewhere where people want to come and do business with you, buy, and keep the wheel spinning. So you haven't been around doing this as long as Bobby has, right? But it's a different way. Mm-hmm. You're out there like inspiring them to grow, helping them with their stuff. Like you helped Harvey, right? Get rolling, right? It's a different viewpoint. So what makes you say, hey, you know what? Like instead of funneling all the business to me, let me help some of these other cats get started. Like how come you do that?
Well, for me, I do it because I believe in the power of networking. Number one, that just kind of creating a community and stuff like that, and knowing that, like I said, there's so many different things that people want out there. There's people that just want to do one at a time. There's people out there that want to do bulk. There's people that want to find the cheapest price. So, we can kind of play it by ear and have a
and by you having that network too, you can be like, hey, you know what, that it's not my game, but go over here to this guy.
Yeah, we call it good cop, bad cop.
The good cop, bad cop. Oh, I love it.
We play it a lot.
Yeah. So how about you, Harvey? Like, especially with COVID, retail hasn't been the easiest thing because like stuff out of your control. Like, how do you get like retail nowadays for somebody to stick and come back? Because people can say, hey, you know what, retail's hard.
Right.
How do you make someone stick, and like how can you win in retail?
In the retail game. Yeah. I mean, just a couple tips that we're doing. Well, obviously Instagram, that's what everyone's on. Just always posting what we're working on. It keeps everybody that's watching feeding in. It's we're not stopping. A lot of comments that we had during the quarantine, COVID and everything, you guys never stop.
Yep.
You guys are always busy. It looks like you guys are doing good. And it was just because I was scared. Once I didn't see those clients coming in, it was like I talked to my team. I said, social media is going to save us.
Yeah.
We need to post.
Yeah.
We need to post every single job. When it comes out of the dryer at Bobby's, like I said, we're posting it all the way, all the production, screen print to the one-offs, even the simple one-offs where, we had the grandmother that wants a gift for her granddaughter or something.
Yeah.
We're posting everything, and it's making our Instagram look like we're doing stuff. And I mean, we are, but I think that's what helped us.
You know what, Harvey? Like people got to know. So retail, you're thinking, hey, I'm gonna like depend on the street traffic, right? So you're saying, yeah, you can have retail, but stop trying to depend on people walking by.
Yes.
You got to bring them in through social, bring them in through some promos, right?
Promos, social,
and do it like that instead of trying to get that walk-up traffic.
Right. The if we just relied on walk-up traffic, I don't think we'd be talking right now this year. Being honest, it was really that one meeting that we sat down and said, we have to, if we're not that good at social media, we better get good now because, and it helped. We saw the numbers rise through views, and I think it just kept everything smooth.
There's power in e-commerce, guys. Even since last year when everything started shutting down, we saw over 50% of our customers out there were not online, right? So we just said, hey, you know what? Let's make our work platform for free. For people to get online, start selling. Dude, if you're not on e-commerce and you don't have a direct channel for direct to consumer, you might as well pack the bags, guys, because even Nike's 51% direct to consumer now.
Yeah.
That means they own the customer. Yeah. That means they're doing the deal.
Yeah, there's just so many new things, whether you got TikTok, whether you got, you have to tap into those things.
You gotta do it.
If you don't, and you're not ahead of the curve, then you're gonna see some of those numbers and some of those campaigns slip on the acquisition, and then it's gonna cost more to acquire the customer.
Yeah, for sure.
Than what you're spending.
Hey, you know what? One of the things I really like, how you do it on Instagram, where you're like doing a live,
the live videos.
but then you're doing like sales on them. It's not a let me show it to you, but you're doing live sales.
Well, what happens when you post or when somebody decides to on their own accord to go to your website? There's a lot of variables. They gotta go on the website, search. They might have left their credit card upstairs or something. There's so many variables that can leave that as an abandoned cart.
Yeah, you don't want to lose them. So
the thing is we have different, like, it's just running numbers. Like, at the end of the day, it's like, okay, yeah, we did, $3,000 today from ads on Facebook, in sales. And then, just by people going and buying on the site might have added to another couple thousand or whatever. But what about doing a live video, or what about doing an email blast, or what about, setting out abandoned carts? There's just so many different variables. And if you're not checking each one off, you might lose, $20,000 a month just on not doing any live videos for the month. So, we try to make it a point to where we can do like live videos, and what we're seeing from the live videos is they're seeing the print process.
Yeah. So guys, so what Bobby does, I'm just gonna share it.
Yeah.
So what Bobby does is he'll go on a live video showing what he's doing, how his work is doing, the prints, and then he's on there. He's like, hey, just send me your size.
Yeah.
Send me your size.
Yeah. What size?
And then somebody says, hey, I want a large. Bam. Here's how you go pay.
Yeah. So we'll do it.
Then,
and this is the thing.
Yeah.
We'll do a 3 to 5 minute video.
Yeah.
I mean, the shirts usually take let's say anywhere to 3 to 6, 7 minutes to print. So that's the duration of our live video.
Yeah.
And the live video is a SKU, so it's that certain design. And if you continue to change, the live video with a different SKU, you're gonna get people that are saying, "Hey, I do want that one." They might watch 3 or 4 videos and they didn't want those first 2, but they wanted the next one.
Yeah, and it's the power of social media and what you're doing with the live. It's crazy.
I mean, we'll do live videos. I tell them all the time, I'm like, man, we only got to do 2 live videos today, and it took 10 to 15 minutes of our time, but we sold over $1,000.
Yeah.
The more you do the live videos
powerful.
and you're doing them more and more and more, you will see like, consistency of that, but you will see less viewers because it's like, oh, he did 10 videos today and they're just selling something. But the people that are going in there are actually going in there to buy, the minute that they comment and say, I need a large or I need that, well, then there's your lead. Your lead's right there, So it's an impulse.
I love it.
That's
crazy. The main thing is to actually execute it and do it.
The consistency of doing it. I mean, consistent. Well, first of all, like you said, I mean, I don't know if cool is the word for some people, but I mean, obviously, certain people just don't make it if you want to make something happen, you got to do it. So the first thing is to want to do it or to even try it. Because I mean, at the end of the day, I think a lot of people don't even try it, and they're like, and then when they do try it, they're like, well, why didn't I try this 5 months ago? Well, if you have the want to try it and then you're consistent in doing it, I think the consistency of people knowing that you're being consistent and trying to push that product, they're gonna start to buy it.
Yeah.
And that's one outlet. That's a live video. I mean, you could do posts, you could do you could do scheduled posts on Twitter, you could do like I said, your daily or weekly email blast. You can do your retention, your retargeting, you can do your ads. There's just a million things. So if you're hitting them all on all cylinders, I mean, now you're going from $1,000 a day to $10,000 a day.
Yeah.
And then you're going to be able to use that retail dollars to really put leverage on your brand. You know what I mean? And kind of get your tools.
That's awesome. Yeah. So that's why it's always important, guys, for you guys to start somewhere. When it comes to marketing, there's a lot to do, but at the same time, start executing and doing it. You can't see what works if you don't do it.
Yeah. If you don't have enough data, I mean, that's why.
And the data.
That's why with us starting with really heavy Facebook ads now, I mean, we've kind of already laid the work. So we've already been around since 2007, and we've already done all these trade shows, and we've already had 80,000 plus customers purchase on our website. So all that information that you already have is
that's your audience.
In that pixel,
Boom.
you know what I mean? So once you have that data, then these big social media platforms are going to be able to create create your base already.
I bring winners to you guys so you can learn how they're doing it, right? So number one, even if you're in retail, make sure that you have an e-commerce presence, right? Both of these guys can say that. Make sure that you're doing new things to show people what you do, right? And take care of the customer and have that great customer experience, right? So it's a super good episode, guys. Remember, guys, we're building a community of winning entrepreneurs and creators out there that are just dominating. So make sure that you subscribe, hit the bell, smash the like button, all that good stuff. Thank you guys for tuning in. Bobby, thank you for being here, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Harvey, thank you guys. And where can people follow you?
Bobby Fresh at Bobby Fresh on Instagram, regular spelling BOBBY Fresh, and at Fresher Prints.
Nice. And how about you?
And you can follow us at Nowadays Shop.
Nowadays Shop. All right, guys. So tune in for the next episode. And remember, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff to help the almighty algorithm put our videos up in front of people. Awesome.